So this is our Aqua Patio boat, basic operations. We will give you a key. This seat actually comes up if you want to sit higher so you can see over when you sit down. Ignition is here. When you want to start the boat, you have to make sure you're in neutral, otherwise it will not start. Right here. So this forward, reverse, neutral. You'll start the boat. You'll hear it. Right now, the engine is up. We will check the props before and after you leave to make sure that there is no damage to them. This is how you bring down the motor and up the motor. So as you hold this button down until the water goes in, and then when you park the boat after you're done and completely docked, you will also bring it all the way up. Very basic operations. If you want to drive the boat, you're just going to go forward and back. It is a very fast boat, so please be advised and be careful, especially if you have kids. They will fly. Again, there's another video on show you how to tie up. Please use that. The ladder, basic operations, there's a hook, you can unhook it. We have a swim pad here that you can tie up to either here or some other part of the boat as long as it fits. Make sure, please, doesn't do any additional damage, where you can swim out there, float, etc. There is 16 seats on this boat. There's plenty of room, 16 passenger limit. There are covers when you bring the boat back in, especially if you're only using the boat for a day. We want you to cover the boats. We have covers, and basically with these covers, everything is underneath. So basically, as you take the cover off, you put it underneath the designated seating area. That way you don't get confused. Every single one of them has a yellow. Maybe some of the others look a little bit more orange. They always go towards the front of the boat, and then they lock into the individual buttons here, and they go on the bottom as well. And we'll do another video on showing you how to do that. When the boat is on, as it is right now, if you want to access any of the other controls, you have to turn on the master power. And with the master power, you have floor lights, courtesy lights, swim lights. You have a bilge that's to empty water underneath the boat. If you don't know how to use it, don't bother. Docking lights. You have navigation up with the proper lighting that you will need. And then if you're anchored, just use the anchor lights, and then of course the horn. Then you make sure you turn off the master power. When you're all set riding on the boat, you will also go into the battery compartment located at the back, and you will rotate both switches for the battery off in the off position. Okay? After that's all set, make sure that the area is clean. You pick up all your trash, and then check all the cup holders, and that should be it. Also, this is a very large boat. It is difficult to dock, especially if you're going to eat in certain places. They will not have these buoys there. You will use these. Please make sure it's at the proper height. And keep in mind, if you tie up to other boats that are not pontoon boats, the edge of their boat will actually hit this portion of the boat. So make sure you tie a buoy at this level. That way it's not colliding into this section of our boat. The buoys and everything are provided in this bin. The life jackets are in the back side here. There's plenty of life jackets. If you have children, please let us know and we will get you the proper. There's 2 tables. It's very easy to operate. This would be one. What you're gonna do is line up the prongs into the bottom. Once you find that sweet spot, you rotate it to lock it. It's locked. And then you will add the top of the table, and it'll swivel, and you'll be able to use it. And there is one as well in there for the other side. So you have 2 individual tables, and it makes it easy to still pass through the end of the boat. Anchor. The anchor is
straight ahead on the back top right seat.
Oh, sorry. It's in the right here. This is coated so it doesn't damage the boat. Just when you do pull it up, try not to pull it up against the boat. The trick for anchoring is wherever the wind is coming, you basically are facing the direction of the wind. So you throw the anchor against the wind. So when the wind pushes you, it's pushing you not towards the anchor, and you're basically at a good level. Again, there's buoys all along the boat. When you do anchor, you will use the same tying video, to tie up towards the boat before you throw in the anchor. You don't want to leave too much slack, nothing crazy, because you don't want to float into the, towards the end of the tree line. Please keep in mind that we do not want the boat on while you are swimming. I always like to completely pull up the motor if anyone is swimming, just so everyone is safe. Other than that, I think that would be it for now.